come on in. What's up, what's good? It's Pops Crack Perley, really good news. Your man Theo Butler. Welcome to another exciting episode of I'm just saying with the Rock Nation. It is what it is. Y'all go ahead and clap the damn thing. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. That said, because you know me, and you are growing me, and you are sharing, because you do care, we got Ramgod issue 1. Yeah, shout out to Juju, fellow Devil Dog, Marine, Simplify. Ooh, Rob. What I'm talking about. Always faithful. Devil Dog brought us in. He thanked him, Ramgod, issue 1. Juju, bought that damn. Thank you. We gonna make it do what it's gonna do. I know it. Y'all ain't think I was coming today. I said I was gonna make it do what it does. I'm a little late. But that said, we got Ramgod, created and written by Morgan Rosenblum, and Owen wrote Rosenblum. Y'all related? Anyway, we got the art by Caanan White, colors by Ren Spiller, cover art by Carlos Dottoli, and damn, bro, like I can't even show. I show it right here, but I'm not gonna have it as part of the. We'll see if I can have it as part of the thumbnail. But here's the cover art though. Yeah, I'm going to move right along because I don't want to say nothing that's going to get me in further trouble. This is brought to us by Massive Publishing, letters, editorial design, and fake ads. And damn, Ismail, Nihad, you did the fake ads, bro. Like, you did that. You did. You did that. You did that. Like, for real. Like, yeah, you did that. You did that. Throughout the series thus far. I ain't got the issue 3. I got to go get issue 4. From a local comic book store, but you did that. Like, I'm definitely feeling that. We're going to show the photos in here and everything like that. The fake ads, and they come up in the store. But yeah, you did that. And the editor, Joseph Illidge. Yeah, I know y'all like Theo. You ain't never took that long talking about somebody. You get what you deserve. I ain't saying what you say. Anyway, APR, and I'm guessing that stands for error percentage rate, is at 76%. That's got to be what that means for folks to wear masks. It's gotta be what that means. So essentially, the air ain't that good in New City Middle District. That's what you're telling me? All right. This is where we open up our store. There, and they masks look a whole lot better than what we was wearing during the pandemic. Even the stuff that folks selling on social media right now, not like this. But this is the future, so it's to be expected. As we follow a stranger onboarding a train, gray coveralls, that's gray jumpsuit. All right. Our scene shifts to the upper 3rd district where the APR is now 97%, so no mask needed. Real quick, that person that we follow on the train has linked up with 3 other folks. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Mr. Tropin wants to make a deposit with Glenn, the bank teller, as they discuss the upcoming Ramgod Championship. This is an interesting championship when you see it. Yeah, it is. While Glenn likes the Rangers, Tropin likes the Barracudas' chances on winning. Having their back and forth, we see some folks in gray coveralls, the ones I was just talking about, approaching the bank while changing the appearance of their masks. And some other stuff. Did I mention the APR was 97%? Yeah, so why they got their mask? As Tropin goes to make his deposit, the folks in the mask decide to do the same via robbery style. Robbery now. Robbery good. Never mind. I hear Kaya in the background. Anyway, Glenn being forced to cooperate, but he is. Y'all see that. But there's always someone who wants to be a hero in this situation. You are literally outgunned. And you see how she asked him not to? Getting all the money they can, the perps have an exit strategy. Since the bank locks down automatically when security threats are detected, they light a fire that causes the doors to automatically open. And of course, when the cop reveals himself, Of course, he gets riddled with projectiles. I'm saying projectiles because I want to make sure this video get all the ass it's supposed to. And as bad as it looks, he's still alive. He is. With our perps now on the train, you see how they colored? They was just orange. Now they back to gray. The jumpsuit. APR's 68%. So you got to have your mask on. As we find ourselves in the New City Lower 6th District, or as the locals like to call it, 6 Low, I guess. This is where we find our protagonist, Clint Bowler, right? A police officer having a back and forth with his robot partner. I am Robot. Which... It's a lot of movie connections in this thing. We just gonna keep going. you go. That's the first reference. You heard me say it. I Robot, right? Okay. Lunch. Anyway, they having a back and forth about his lunch location, which is outside of their patrol sector. Robot gonna hold him responsible, hold him accountable. Turns out the guy that got hit in the bank heist trained Clint. I said hit. He got hit with projectiles. Keep up. The back and forth between these two is hilarious. The robot is basically letting the readers know Clint tends to focus on the wrong things at the wrong time. Clint irresponsible. I Robot. Clint tends to focus on, like I said, the wrong things at the wrong time. As in, his son is coming over. You got to go pick up his son while he talking about going to visit. I understand it. I get it. Priorities. APR is now 82%, where we find a young man sitting on steps watching the Ramgod finals. And let me just say, I don't think that we're far away from doing what the young man is doing. I don't. We see it now. We see it. Folks keep talking about it. They actually kind of hinted at this episode. Well, what story arc? Young Justice. Folks walking around with glasses on. And we ain't far from that. We not. They sell stuff something like this on. So I'm just saying, we not that far off. Like we not that far off. We ain't. Gonna cost a fortune. So maybe we are that far off because he got it. And I know his dad's financing them. No. Anyway, we see the young man is a Barracudas fan and we flash over to the actual event itself. Heat 1. Barracuda teammates Rimmer and Elsa taking on the Ragers, Duke and Tanner. I'm going to try my best to describe this, but bear with me. So Heat 1 would be 2 vehicles trying to make it through a small entry. The Ragers win the first half. They do. They cheat. But they anyway. Elsa can't leave until Rimmer gets to the checkpoint. You see what, like I said, they cheated. Heat 2 is the combat stage where Vex, repping the Barracudas, is taking on Big Nasty. 2 androids, but Vex is a female robot. Android is, what's that? Never. I was going to ask what the difference is. I think she's an android. I don't think she's a robot. Is it that the android is artificial intelligent and the robot ain't? You got to tell the robot what to do, and the android just do what it want to do. Okay, well, these androids then. Big Nasty looks exactly as his name would suggest. Meanwhile, Rimmer finally makes it to Elsa, which allows her to take off. It is this kind of wild. Back over to the fight where earlier Vex was getting that work. She flipped the script on Big Ugly, and I mean, Big Nasty. I'm saying, come on now, don't do that. This earns the team 3 boosts until Vex, as an artificial intelligence, show her natural. So now they ain't got the 2. Anyway, anyone familiar with playing video games has a pretty good idea of how boosts work. You don't? Go holler at somebody that play video games. I'm not finna do that in this video. This allows Elsa to gain ground on Tanner, where she finds her teammate, Tanner, waiting patiently at the 3rd heat of this event, trailing the Ragers' Ruel. Anyway, he uses his 2 boosts, but right before we see whether or not he catches up, Clint pulls up to pick up his son. You talk about a hell of a distraction. I know how his son feels too. Like somebody stepping in front of the TV at the last second, turning off the TV at the last second, calling you at the last second, just doing something to throw off your timing at the last second. I think we all been there. Anyway, Clint's son ain't Malcolm. He ain't feeling it. Him and his dad are having the same problems that I think every single father has with their son or daughter in fiction. Always so. Anyway, apparently though, Malcolm and the android. Malcolm and the android. The android, like, Malcolm's smart enough for him and the android, they have a nice little back and forth. The android that's known as BC-318. As father and son spend some time together, we switch over to the Barracudas because BC-318 peaced out. We switch over to the Barracudas who are dealing with coming so close to victory, championship, but being so far away. Yeah, that thing hurt. Mulling over their defeat, this is when we get our first plot twist. Turns out the Barracudas were the folks that robbed the bank. I didn't see that coming. Y'all might like, Theo, you slow. No, I didn't see that coming. Because the way they talked about the Barracudas being like the sympathetic team, they wasn't corporate bought and everything like that there and everything. They was basically the good guys. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought it was the Rangers. Just being, because, well, we're going to see. I don't want to give too much away and everything like that. But listen, I like it. Shout out to Juju and everything like that. Ramgod, the ads. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm going to do that. Let me see here. I'm going to go through here. Because I want to make sure we got the ads up and running and everything. This is a nice little ad right here. Who will win? Ramgod Finals. Friday, May 6th. I like that. That's a nice little ad right there. Got me. Almost looked past the dadgum thing. I said, wait a minute, that's part of the story. Where we at? Let me see. We got another ad in here. Oh, yeah. Got another ad. That's right here. The RGN, Ramgod Sports Network, 24 hours of coverage. That's a nice ad. This is the cover for issue 2. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show this one. I don't think I'll be able to show that one. Oh, Lord. This is the back cover for issue 1. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Anyway, that's my time. I'm out. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, Juju. We're going to be coming back to y'all with some more comic book content. Yeah, we are. That's our mission today. I said I was going to do that. So make sure you got your notifications on. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.